Obviously, it looked like Lemon or whatever his name is. Now we say it, yeah. He was riding for Van Aert, so we're just sort of being aware of all that and just trying to keep it in a good situation for him, really.
And finally, you still seem super motivated. There should be some more chances, or is it more for GC now, do you think, realistically?
Yeah, I think the breakaway's going to be hard the next couple of days, to be honest, but, you know, we've got to try. Obviously, we still got Carlos in the mix as well, so, yeah, 2 more big days. Cheers.
Yeah, and you were back there with Wout van Aert and, well, a big group. But just give us some insight into why that group, your group, didn't get closer, because there were a lot of guys there who wanted it to come back.
Yeah, those guys didn't really work that well together, and well, myself and the Movistar guys and some of the other teams that had guys up there were being a bit annoying, I guess. But
Name names?
Well, I was being like slow and just rolling through and not really going through hard and just being a bit of a nuisance. But the guys didn't seem that committed either. Though. Like Van Aert put a few big digs in, but yeah, I was happy for that group to stay away, obviously.
And it seemed as though you were in a sort of marking role for most of the stage, chasing down the moves, and that's what ultimately led to Kwiatkowski being able to go away.
Yeah, that was the plan. I kind of said, look, I'm swinging like I have been for the last 2 weeks, really, and I just said I'd do exactly that. Yeah, try and keep it together, try and mark the bigger teams, and then, yeah, once he was away, then also sort of follow the moves and just sort of slow down behind that. And so, yeah, that was the plan. And then 7K, 6K to go, I was just like, oh, I've had enough of this now. I need to sit up, just go easy for a bit.
And I guess you were surprised to hear that you hadn't won a 3-man sprint.
Yeah, I would have put a lot of money. Good job, mate. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. Yeah. Cheers.
Pretty uphill, pretty hard start. So if you had the legs, you could be there. And yeah, Richie and Ben and myself all got in. But clearly a lot of guys had the legs and were eager today because it was a massive group. So.
This is your first Tour de France. How does this rank amongst the days that you've done here so far?
Well, at first I felt super good. And I was just happy to be in the breakaway. And yeah, I just missed a bit at the end there. Once we hit that hard climb, 60K to go, I still felt really good. But those shallow climbs at the end, it was just like repeated accelerations, and it was just so hard on the legs. So yeah, we missed a bit there. We would have liked to have someone in the winning move, but yeah, those guys were flying up there, so they deserved it, I think.
As this being your first tour, what's your personal takeaway from these 3 weeks, coming up to a couple stages from the end?
Yeah, it's been a really good experience. Super happy to be here and just honored to be teammates with guys like Richie. And yeah, it's been a great experience. I guess maybe not as physically demanding as I expected, but at the same time, it's just so hard. Like from an execution standpoint, to win a stage even is like a remarkable feat. So
where do you see yourself in the next couple stages?
Yeah, hopefully helping Richie in the break. I gotta go to doping control. So
Thanks for stopping.
I've seen it. Just dissect it for us. What went wrong for Michael today?
Yeah, I mean, sport's a reflection of life, isn't it? I think 1 second too early or too late, and you're not quite there. So I think just hesitated a moment too long, but I think before that he made 0 wrong moves, and it was like watching someone play chess. So I think we can just say that we're really proud of him, and these are the way sometimes these things go.
I guess in the car you were probably refreshing stats pages to find out more about Verchet. We didn't really know much about him. Did he sort of complicate matters in the sprint as well?
Yeah, of course, like in a 3-up sprint, there's always going to be one guy that moves as sure as anything. So I think Kwiato saw that he needed to move, and then it was just, managing those last couple of corners. And so I think that's where the hesitation, does come, but we're talking about a matter of fractions of a second, and these are normal things. I think, like I say, we're just so proud of Kwiato for the race today, and the team for supporting him there in the break, but unfortunately there can only be one winner, and today it was someone else.
We talked this morning about how you felt you maybe needed a stage win to elevate this tour from, I don't know, adequate to good. You can sense the disappointment today. I mean, how disappointed are you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we want to win, you know. I think, as I said this morning, this team exists to win bike races, and on top of everything, especially the Tour de France. In recent history, we're a team that's won the overall more than most. And as I said this morning, I think whatever we do and how we do the things, it's preparing us that, you know, one Sunday in July soon, we're going to be ready to win the Tour again. And not only that, be competitive on stages as Kwiatkowski was today. So, yeah, as I say, I'm just really proud of the way that they raced today, and I'm sure the next 3 days we're going to make everyone proud at Ineos.
What are the opportunities left? How do you play the next 3 days?
Yeah, I think obviously there's a couple of death marches coming up now, so it's going to be a big couple of days. I think the guys today in the bunch was a hard stage, but they were just focused on their fueling and preparing for 3 big efforts, including the time trial. For us, I think you know, Visma's obviously going to throw everything at UAE, and then probably UAE is going to throw everything back at them. So obviously there's going to be chaos unfolding, and yeah, I think given Carlos is feeling a lot better yesterday in that stage, I think we can be confident on these longer climbs of fatigue that hopefully we can start to move on up. So for us, we're just looking forward and looking forward to taking every last thing we can out of this Tour de France.
Rallying around Carlos in these last days.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's in 6th overall now, and you know, he's, as always, he was our leader coming here, and the guys are around him. And yeah, for me, I think just from today, super positive. I think we just need to go on and ride that wave, and now into these last 3 days to attack everything we can.
Thanks, Zak.
Thanks, Zak.
No problem.